Good morning, children. This is Seema Prabhakaran. We'll begin a new lesson in civics, lesson number 7, Understanding Marginalization. What is marginalization? To be marginalized means to be forced to live on the edges of society or to be excluded from society. In history, we read about the caste system in India. We saw how the higher caste discriminated against people from the lower caste. The lower castes were banned from entering temples. They were forced to take up menial jobs at poor wages. The higher castes did not even share water from their wells with lower caste. As a result of this discrimination, the lower castes ended up leading a life of exploitation and suffering. Caste is one reason some people in society can get marginalized. Marginalization of a group or community can also take place if compared to the majority group in a particular society, as they speak a different language, follow different customs, belong to a different religious group, are poorer, or of low status. Marginalized sections of the society. The marginalized sections of the society mainly comprises of the following groups: the Adivasis, scheduled caste, other backward classes, minorities. First we'll talk about the Adivasis. Adivasis are communities that lived in close association with forest. Many still continue to depend on forest. Tribals are referred to as Adivasis, meaning original inhabitants. The government uses the term scheduled tribes (STs) to describe Adivasis. There are hundreds of different Adivasi groups in India. They do not have caste based social distinctions and have their own rules and customs. They also follow many religions that are very different from those of other Indian communities. Many tribals are involved in worship of spirits of ancestors, villages, or nature. In the 19th century, many groups converted to Christianity, which remains an important religion for Adivasis even today. Adivasis also have their own languages that are very different from other Sanskrit based Indian languages. Adivasis in India have faced a big challenge in continuing with their forest centric lifestyle. Because of forest policies, many forests have been declared wild sanctuaries or national parks, and pressure of government and industries, many have been forced to move out of forest and migrate to other areas. Many tribal communities have traditionally lived in areas rich in minerals and natural resources. They have also been forced to move out of such areas and their land has been taken away for mining and industrial projects. The loss of their traditional means of livelihood has forced tribals to move to cities where they have to work for low wages in industries or construction sites. A large percentage of tribals in rural and urban areas live below the poverty line. This has resulted in problems such as malnutrition and poor literacy rates. That is why they are considered as marginalized groups. That's all for today's class. Thank you and have a nice day.